So this is the second episode in the Cain Abel series on our path to becoming the best knife and cookware brand in the world, especially New Zealand.
Sorry, I was so distracted then. Do you want to start again?
No, that's fine.
I was looking for the other thing.
Anyway, this is Lorne,
So-
OG Lorne. I've called you OG Lorne. What we're going to go over today is knife sharpening. So all our knives are carbon steel. Carbon steel is great material, and when they are handcrafted, they go through a hardening process. And the way our knives are hardened is they actually harden the edge of the blade, and this is called differential hardening. And so that means they harden the edge and they leave the spine softer so it can flex under pressure, but the edge gets nice and hard, and the hard edge means you get a sharp edge. And so what we're going to do today is look at how to sharpen the knives, because essentially every knife, doesn't matter how sharp it is out of the box, it does need to be sharpened eventually. Because our knives have a hard edge, they do have good edge retention, but again, you do need to sharpen them. So, this is Lorne, sharpening specialist.
So I've just gone and got a knife out of the kitchen here that we use every day, and I've actually gone and bashed it up and put a few dents in it, and even run it along the stone sideways so it's real dull. And what we're going to do is we're going to use our little what is called a BESS sharpness tester, or a BESS tester, and this guy measures the weight of pressure it takes to chop a little monofilament line. And so that shows you how sharp the edge is at that point in the knife.
Does the angle, because everyone talks about 15 degrees being like the angle of the knife being sharp.
Yep.
Does that matter?
It comes down to the I guess how the blade was made, right? So
Yeah.
ours sort of go off a Japanese style, which is 15 degrees, but most European knives, like the ones that we shan't be named at supermarkets, they mostly go off about a 20 degree or even more. And it depends on how you're going to use it, right? A 15 degree bevel per side, so the actual finished bevel on the edge is going to be 30 degrees, is going to essentially get a sharper edge, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But it is going to need a little bit more care to look after. It's going to be easier to sort of go, roll over or get dull. But it's going to be sharper. And because of the thinness of our knives, 15 degrees really works really, really well. If you try to go to 20 degrees, what happens is you end up taking too much off it, and it's too hard to get the bevel centered.
Yeah.
These out of the factory are technically probably even shallower than 15 degrees. They're probably more like 10 degrees. But
thin blades,
very thin and
but that's
because of that.
Yeah, well, it's pretty. You notice it too when you're cutting, because of the thinner blade. It has way less resistance when you're going through the food.
Oh, so much.
And so, as long as you keep that edge nice and sharp.
Yep. And that's why it's real crucial. I don't know, you were talking about it yesterday, but you had a honing rod. Where is that sucker? Is it around here?
Oh yeah, it's in the kitchen. I'll go grab it.
The honing rod, as Cam was explaining in an Instagram reel the other day, it's really about keeping that sort of rounded over edge straight. It's about honing it, almost polishing the edge, and that's what we're going to be doing on the machine here as well. We're going to reset this edge and then we're going to hone it. But that's why we recommend using a real fine honing rod that doesn't take any material off. It kind of just polishes and shines. Because if you try to do it with a diamond one of these, you're never going to be able to keep your bevel consistent, and you're never going to be able to, it's just going to end up real inconsistent.
Some of those diamonds, steels, shred
Absolutely
the edge of the blade too.
Yep.
Like it just tears it up.
There's kind of two schools of thought, but it's not the worst. What you end up with is something called a real toothy sharpness. And a real toothy sharpness, because if you look at the edge of it, it's going to be like sandpaper.
Yeah.
But
catches as well.
But it kind of catches and grips and cuts. So a real toothy, if you've got a Briscoe's blade and you chuck it over a diamond steel and it makes it like a toothy sharpness, you're going to cut through a tomato and you're going to be like, oh, this is sharp, because it's going to feel sharp because it's kind of cutting, but it's not like slicing.
Yeah, it's not gliding.
It's not gliding. It's kind of
shredding.
Yeah, it's kind of shredding.
Mini bread knife.
Essentially like a bread knife. Yeah, to cut through bread really good, a toothy sharp. But that's why we use a honing rod that polishes the edge. So we're gonna give this one a go, and hopefully this is real bad. I haven't tested this yet. But this here what's going to happen is we're going to push down on this string, this monofilament. It's going to catch the heaviest weight that it's taken to get through there, and that's going to be our score. So we'll zero that out. Can you see that, Mike? Just. We're going to put this in here, and we're just going to push down on the sucker. Oh, there we go. That was real bad.
That's blunt.
Now, this is real blunt because I've literally run it up against a stone to blunten it like this way. Like literally, I blunted it on purpose. And I actually dented it as well on purpose. Smashed it up against the thing just to show you how we can correct some stuff. Because we're going to be offering sharpening as a service, aren't we?
Here we are.
So, if you've got a dented, chipped, blunt blade, you're going to be able to send it back to us and we're going to be able to fix it up for you. Anyway, 10,030 is our score here at the moment. 10,030 lines up with severely rolled edges on our little thing. So we can probably B-roll you this here. And what we're going to do is we're going to sharpen it, and then we're going to test it again. See where we get to. We're aiming for, I think a good spot is under 200, realistically, for a kitchen knife. Whether we get to under 300, that would probably be good as well, but under 200.
So we just measured a few out of the box and they sat around the 200, didn't they?
Yeah, 200, 220. We tested one that had been used for ages and not ever sharpened, and it was about 400, 440, which is still really good.
That's a 5-year-old knife, eh? It's got the OG logo on it.
OG logo. Cool. So what we do with the sucker is we put it in our little jig. We try to get it in the middle of the blade, tighten the sucker up.
So that jig's for holding the angle.
Yep. And so this here holds our knife against the stone like this, and that sets our angle no matter what we're doing. And we use this little guy here to measure the angle at which our knife is touching the stone. Because of course, if you've got a shorter knife, it's going to be more aggressive, or it's going to sit further down the stone, all of that sort of stuff. So this guy here, if we measure out with this where the knife touches the stone, so that little black mark there is essentially the exact point at which we're measuring the angle.
So this means you can do any pretty width knife, like anything. Cleavers all the way through. Yeah,
absolutely.
Secateurs.
So this here is showing that, yeah, you can.
Send it to us, we'll sharpen them.
Oh, scissors will have to
Maybe
buy.
Not.
Look, I'll give anything a go, but I can't make any promises quite yet. I'm only 1 week into this. But if you look over here, now that we've got our distance from the bar to the stone, we've got our little measurements over here. So to get that to the proper degrees, we lift the sucker up. So we're currently at 10 degrees. Lift that sucker up until we get to 15.
Right about there.
So now we're at 15 degrees on that bar. We can take this guy off, and we know that that knife sitting on that stone is going to be grinding a 15-degree edge. Make sense?
Makes sense.
If you had a way bigger knife, you would have to go taller up. If you're going for a different angle, you could do all of that sort of stuff.
But ours probably won't really leave the 15-degree, will it, to be honest?
Well, as soon as you change to a taller knife, you have to do a different...
Oh, I got you. Yeah, okay. Like
it's further, because the knife's going to end up hitting down here. Yep. And you can, if you had a different knife, you can do what they call the marker method.
Does it matter for the length too?
Nah, because you're just moving along this bar.
I got you. Yeah.
This has got dents in here, so it's actually not going to work very well. But what you can do is you can mark the edge of the blade with a marker, rest it on the stone,
and that gives you the line you're going to take off.
And see if it matches. So if you've got a knife and you don't know what angle it's at, we can test to see that it's sort of matching the bevel that's on the knife already. Okay. Again, with our knives, it's kind of not as needed because the bevel on there is almost like a 10-degree bevel. Sharpening them like this will be resetting that, and we'll just reset it to 15 degrees because that's what we think is the best. So jump into it.
Let's rip it. Do we need earmuffs? No.
If you want.
Oh, so you got water. So there's water coming under here.
Yeah, bro. So this stone is water cooled. That's another real key thing, and especially for the knives that have the hardened edge, like we've got, is we don't want it running. We don't want it getting hot.
Yeah. Okay.
So the water acts as a coolant and it acts as a lubricant. So yeah, both of those things true. And we just sit here and we just hit it against the stone. And that's going to have started putting your new bevel on there.
Yeah, you can see it, eh?
I don't know how close up we want to get, but that's one pass. And you can see the dents that I've put in there, so I'm going to do enough passes to sort of reset those dents.
Yeah, do you get some footage of that? That's pretty... Baseball dent.
Yeah, pretty much. I'll do a couple more passes on each side and you can actually sort of show off the bevel. So
with a dent, do you just completely keep going until you just shaved it back?
Yep. For our knives, it's real, and this type of sharpening, it's real crucial that you kind of do it one side, one side, one side, one side, one side, because they're so thin.
To keep it even.
It's really, really hard to, you know, if you chop off too much from one side of the knife, you're going to end up with like a single bevel and you're not going to be able to line it up in the center again. So we're real careful in doing it evenly so it stays centered. And this stone, you can actually like change the grit of.
Oh, okay. What do you know what the grit is now?
No.
Because I know for wet stones with our knives, we'd probably the lowest we probably want you to go is about 1,000. You could go lower if you're good at it, but
yeah. So this, I think this actually sits low. I think this sits more at about 600 out of the gate.
Yeah.
And then you
but it gives you the ability to do that one motion, which I do find sometimes with the whetstone, is you do have to be quite diligent on how you move the blade across it.
Yeah. Now this isn't going to be perfect because we're on a little wobbly camping table. But I'm trying my best here for today. And this should have got us to a point where we have a reset sort of nice edge. I haven't quite got out both of the dents yet. Oh yeah, I literally just like slammed them up against the racking over there to dent them. I did it pretty good, so we'll keep going. But
you can see it coming out.
Yeah, that dent up there's crack up. So what we do though is at this point we sharpen until it's a nice even bevel on both sides. And I wish I didn't dent that because this would be perfect if I hadn't have done that and it would have taken us a way shorter amount of time.
Oh well.
But that's it. We'll press on. Oh, almost
there, yeah.
I reckon 2 more passes on each side and we'll have a
So for something like that, could you potentially go to like a 10 degree just to like angle the dent out?
Yeah. Yep. Or you could reset the grip of the stone, and it would have just gone faster.
Yeah, okay.
You know, it would have chewed away at the metal faster. There we go. One more. One more. And it comes down to how much pressure you put on it as well. Now, two things have happened here. We've reset the edge, and we've got a nice consistent edge going down, consistent to both sides.
Let's just see what we're talking about.
Oh, it's better on that side, right? I don't know how shiny it is, where it gets shiny for you.
You can see the disc like between the patina and the
the edge that we've put on it. And we're also going to be creating that burr, right? So that burr is the sort of metal rolling over the edge as we're sharpening it. So if we're sharpening on this side, we're creating a burr along the top of there.
Micro, you mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Little burr. But to show you the whole process, and because we're resetting an edge and some dents, I'll show you what we can do. We use this guy, and this is what I talked about, changing the grit of the stone.
Yeah, okay.
So I can't remember, it's like 600, and then if you rub this up against it, it sort of turns it into like 1,000 or something.
Yeah, okay, so it breaks that down.
Yeah, look, let's...
And then this other side roughs it up. Potentially?
Yes, yep, absolutely. So if we rubbed this up against it, the stone would end up at about 200 grit, which is real.
Yeah, that's shredded
That's what
up.
you would do if you're sharpening like an axe and
Got
you
ya.
really wanted to remove some material. If you left it sort of natural and kind of sharpened some knives, and it would reset back to its sort of natural state. I think it sits somewhere in the 600, so we're probably doing about 600 there. And then if you rub this side up against it, which we just do like that, that there is going to land us at about 1,000 grit.
Got ya.
Yeah.
The idea would be that if you start with 600 and it's resting the edge, this is starting to polish it a little bit more.
Yes, yeah, and so it should sound different now as well. It should sound more sort of polishy and finer. And once we've reset the edge and we're just polishing now, we only really need to, maybe one pass on each side, or maybe two.
So that's to just remove those burrs.
Yeah, so that removes the real rough burrs. And it's going to create a finer burr, and it's going to sort of polish that edge up even more. It's going to be so hard to see on camera, but woohoo!
Just go a bit more flat for me.
And then once we've done that, we've got a really, really nice edge, really consistent 15 degree along the whole way. And that's when we hone it, I guess, on the leather strop. So this is a leather wheel that we put some honing compound on, and the honing compound is a real fine abrasive grit, and the leather means that it just has a bit of give to it. So this step removes any of the burrs and removes any of the sort of catching. At this point, you can sort of run it along the back of your nail, and you can kind of feel that it's rough and sort of scratchy, and that's like the micro abrasions that I was talking about with the sort of toothy sharp.
Yeah, okay.
But to sort of polish that edge, we just come in here. And that's going to remove any of the burrs on the outside. and really polish the edge. And from that, you should be able to run it along the edge of your finger and not feel any sort of catching at all.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And that's when you do your sort of nice little paper test or something for
That's
a
when
bit
you
of fun.
feel it glide through, eh?
And it should just absolutely glide through. Should. We're doing it live, but it should just absolutely not even catch at all. Cool. Anyway, you get the point.
And that dent's completely gone.
And we've worked the dent out. Wherever it was, can't remember.
Yeah,
now.
it was
You can see it in there somewhere.
Yeah, but it's
But-
bloody good.
Nice shiny edge, happy days. And we've reset this guy. And we're gonna chuck it in here and see what score we get. 585, not good enough.
You have to though.
Halved it.
It's probably my tightening of the thingy.
We'll try again. Let's go here and so we've done sort of a medium grit, a fine grit, polished the edge, and we've reset this guy back, so we'll go and give it a go and see where we've landed. So we started at what, 1,000? And hopefully we get somewhere way less than that. 380, not bad. So we've gone from 1,000 to 380.
So what would you do to get to the 200? Would you go back to the stone?
I don't think you'd go back to the stone, to be honest. I think it would be more just polishing here.
Right.
To be fair, we're on video, so I did a lot of work getting rid of those dents,
Yeah.
and I didn't concentrate too much on consistency. But it wouldn't surprise me if getting to that 200, sort of less than 200 number, is more of a polishing thing. But, don't know, let's give it a polish and see if we can get it a little bit lower.
How much? So how do you know when you need to put the honing compound on?
I did some before we started,
Okay.
and
Can you
it's-
see the leather like dry up? or-
Yeah. It's coming good. It's good. We'll see if we'll go one more time and see if we can get it. Whoo, there we go. So we've done a bit of polishing.
Oh, whoa.
Done a bit of polishing on it a couple times to try and get it under that 200, and we've landed at 175, which I'm really happy with. If I was practicing or doing this more, I'd probably test it the whole way down, maybe 2 or 3 times, just to make sure we don't have anything super inconsistent. But we've gone from
What's it feel like?
1,080 to 175, and it shouldn't catch anywhere, and it should just be a nice little.
That's where you the dent was.
Yeah,
I was just testing
that
it
dent,
out.
that dent messed me up, eh?
Yeah, but
There you go. So what do you reckon? You reckon you can sharpen a knife on it?
yeah, shit, yeah. I'm gonna have to do one soon, and then you're gonna have to watch, inspect me doing it. It'd be cool. I think we're gonna try to practice this a lot because I think this is I think every knife needs to be sharpened.
Even just if it's polished right, so you're looking at it and you're touching it up and you're going, hey, this is good.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Cool. That was fun. See you guys next time.